we've worked desperately hard as a nation to give ourselves the opportunity to be here, and not only in last year's tournament but probably over the last 2 to 3 years, and the players and the individual players and the collective group have bought into some things we've been trying to achieve, and they've improved themselves throughout that period. So they fully deserve to be where they are, and they're fully excited about it.
I guess one of the tricky things on your hands is just how you're going to gauge your success in this tournament.
I don't think it is tricky. I think we just spoke then about the marked improvements of the players individually, and I think what's important is that the improvement keeps going the right way, and that if that's individually, it's about improving your own individual game, and collectively improving as a group. And irrelevant of what results are, is if that marked improvement is there over the next 3 to 4 weeks, then we know we're heading in that right direction, and results will come and go, and the quality of the opposition is obviously at its highest over the next 3 to 4 weeks. So it's about players testing themselves over this next 3 weeks and seeing whether they can really improve, and any external pressure, or probably lack of pressure, is irrelevant. It's important what each individual understands, what the internal expectations and external pressure on them is.
Are you happy with the way the squad's come together?
Yeah, we are. We've spent a lot of time on selecting the right people, probably more mentally than anything else. We've had guys that have been available to us that we've decided that aren't quite right chemistry for the group, and we've made sure that the guys that we've got in the 24-man squad are the right mentality, and understand that there's an expectation on them, and they're not here, as you said, to make up the numbers up. So and we feel as though we've got a really good DNA within our group.
And I guess now you can kind of put on a club basis and personally, you can put the Crusaders saga, if you can call it that, behind you, and your move to Wigan has been confirmed. I guess you go into this tournament with a real freshness and a real vibrancy.
Well, yeah, definitely, and it's again what my job is in this tournament is to give the squad and the group of players some structure in place that will withstand some elite competition, and we worked extremely hard on that, and fortunately for me and the rest of the coaching group is that the players buy into what we say, and that you've got a fighting chance if that happens, and we're fully excited about it.
How do you rate your chances against England? Because I'm assuming you watched them play against the French and saw perhaps a few chinks in their armour there.
Well, I think England have got a 24-man squad which is very strong, very versatile. Steve has got plenty of options to be able to play in different areas of the field and different systems as well. So we're looking at the tournament as not one game. We're looking at as a full tournament, and again the players haven't spoke about England individually. We spoke about themselves and about improving themselves, and when the time's right to start building ourselves for England, we'll start to do that. But certainly we won't be playing the whole tournament on emotions. It's important you don't do that. We'll have some technical ability there as well.
Given the format of the tournament, it's not beyond the realms of possibility that you could run out winners.
Well, again, we're certainly not getting carried away with ourselves or with the system or with how the format's going forward. We're just there to, we're probably working day on day at the moment rather than week on week, and we're not looking ahead too far. We're trying to improve from the training session before, or we had a hit out against Ireland on the weekend, and we'll have a look at that and see how we can improve from there, and we'll test them and put some training sessions together that will probably try and break down what we were poor at in that game, and hopefully we'll iron out them and solve them problems, and then give us a little bit better of a chance to deal with it if it comes up again.
How proud a moment will it be for yourself, for the team, for the fans, for Wales to run out and actually take part in this tournament, let alone winning any games, losing any games, irrespective of that? Well,
I think it'll be proud for people involved in Wales Rugby League. I think people like Mike Nicholas, who've been involved with the sport for a long time, and Mark Rowley, has done a fantastic job as now general manager, and these people that have worked extremely hard to create some sustainability in Wales Rugby League over a period of time. For us to be in this competition and work hard to be in this competition. That's, you know, raised a few eyebrows that nobody was expecting us to be in this competition. You know, I think it's a proud moment for them. You know, but it's important that the group of players, you know, yes, we're happy to be here, but you know, we're not quite proud yet. We've got a lot of work to do before we can be proud, and you know, there's a 3 to 4 week competition, and I'll tell you whether we're proud at the end of that.
What an opportunity it'll be for you and your team to go down to Wembley and take on New Zealand, reigning world champions, Four Nations champions.
Well, it will, and you know, to play at the new Wembley Stadium is certainly something that, you know, whets the appetite for any player. You know, and some of our guys, or most of our guys, won't have had the opportunity to do that. I think it's a great concept to take the international game back to a stadium like Wembley, and I think it just shows the ambition of what the international game wants to achieve. You know, they want to start playing on the bigger stages, and you know, I think there's not much bigger than Wembley Stadium, and you know, certainly the players are looking forward to doing that.
Hoping for a great big contingent of Welsh fans, I guess, to roar you on down there too.
We are, and you know, we're starting to get a steady following now with you know, with fans in South Wales and now North. You know, there's a real excitement about the tournament for them, and we're really hoping that they're going to come up and support us right the way through this tournament. You know, there are going to be difficult periods through it, but you know that you know, I'm sure they'll support us throughout.